What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video, we're creating a cartoon illustration of Spider-Man. Let's begin today's lesson in the center of our page with the inside edge of the eyes. We leave a gap in the center. Let's draw two dots, one on the left and then one on the right. Now on the left side, we're going to draw the top edge of the eye. We go up and then bend that out toward the side. Go to that right side, do the same thing, going up and then bending that out. Now from the outside, just going to curve the eye, coming down, round at the bottom, and just pull that up on the inside. Now with the eyes in place, let's move out and draw the lower half of the head. From the left eye, let's step out and curve the head, coming down, round out the chin, go across, and then bend that up towards the right. Let's go back over towards the left side and draw the top of the head. And go out, bend this up, and then in towards the middle. Let's round up the head, go across, down, and then in. Now I want to add that thick trim around the eyes. From these 2 points, we're going to step in, curve this up above the left eye, and then out, line this up on the right. You see that we're tapering the trim so it gets wider as we go out. Now on the ends, just going to curl this around and then up, and then bend this out and then down towards the side of the head. Now from the side of the head, we're going to curve the trim coming down and just bend that up towards that inside point. And I switch to a thick black marker and fill the inside of the trim. Now with the head in place, let's move down and draw on the side of the body. We start on the left side, just underneath the head, then it's going out, and then down towards the hip. Line this up on the right, going out, and then down towards the same height. Now from the hips, we're going to draw this trim coming in, bend that down towards the middle, go up, and then out. From that center point, let's step down and add a curve, going up, and then down. Let's leave a small gap in the center, go to the left side, go out, and then bend that down towards the left heel, move over towards the right, bend the right leg going out and then down towards the same height. Let's round out the bottom of the feet, starting from the left heel, bend the foot coming down and then up towards the outside of the foot. Now from the outside, we're going to curve the foot going up, and we want to bend this down aiming towards the heel. We're going to leave a gap on the inside. And then we'll go back up to the hips and curve the leg going out and then down on top of the feet. Above the foot, let's add a curve, going down and then up, and then line that up on the right side. Let's go back up to the top and draw on the arms. We're going to start halfway between the chin and the hip. Right here, we're going to bend the arm going out and then down towards the wrist. Line that up on the right. From the wrist, draw a small half circle for the thumb, and then on the end, add a bracket. Let's add 3 fingers on either side. Starting from the bottom of the thumb, we come down and bend that up around that bracket, come down towards the side, go out, and then up with the second finger, and then the third finger, we're going to bend this out, come up, and then in underneath the head. Now let's go back and add that trim around the arms and the body. From the wrist, we're going to step up, curl this up and then out just along the side of the arm. line this up on the right side. I'm just going to follow that curve of the arm going up and then in underneath the head. From the hips, let's step up, draw a short curve coming in and then down towards the side. Now from here, it's going to bend this up and then out underneath the head. Let's add a simple spider symbol in the center of the body. We're going to start with an oval in the middle, and we'll fill that in black. Then along the top, draw a small circle and then fill that in. Let's draw the top set of arms from the head, go out, bend this up and then in. Go back to the body, angle this down and out, curves around and then up. Let's draw the bottom set of legs, coming down and out. Bend this down and in toward the bottom. And we'll draw another set along the inside. Now we're going to go back and add that web detail across the head. From these two corners, angle up and in towards the middle. And then from that center point, draw a straight line going all the way up towards the top of the head. Let's go above the eyes, bend this trim going up and then out. And then we'll go back in between the eyes, draw two straight angle lines coming down and in, flatten off the bottom. And then for those bottom corners, angle this down and bend that down towards the chin. Let's go underneath the eyes and add one more curve. Now I'm going to add those webs going across, starting in the middle, bend this down and out towards the side, move up, draw another one going down and up. Now we'll continue that curve coming down and out on top of the eyes. Let's add one more across the top of the head, coming down and out, then it's down and then out. Now along the bottom in the middle, we're going to add two curves, one on the top and one on the bottom. On the sides, angle this up and out, do the same thing across the bottom. Now we're going to add those webs across the body. Let's start by separating the top of each finger with a curve, going down and up, in between. And we'll separate the thumb going up and then in towards the top of the wrist. Let's add another curve in between each finger. Let's go in between each finger and add a curve going up and then in toward that trim. And then starting from the hand, we're going to add these curves going in between towards the thumb, leave a gap, and just work our way up towards the top. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now let's add those webs across the body. Starting from the chin, draw a straight line coming down the middle. Let's go back up to the top, step out, bend this out, and then down towards the belt. Step out and add another curve, and then one more across the belt. Let's add those webs going across. Starting from the top left, just going to bend these in towards the center, go up towards the right. Leave a gap and just work our way across. Now we're going to continue all the way down towards the belt. Let's add some webs across the legs. We're going to start with the top. From the top left, step in, draw a straight angle line, add a couple more coming in, and then do the same thing on the right. Now, along the bottom of each line, I'm just going to bend this out across the foot and then down towards the bottom. Let's add one more curve across the heel. And now we're going to add those webs going across. Starting from the top, just work our way in. and then we'll go across the top of the foot. Once we're done with the webs, we'll sign our art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. There's a cartoon illustration of Spider-Man. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.